The WX24 Pilot app is a weather-centric flight planning tool that greatly simplifies the task of understanding en route aviation weather. Frequencies, airspace, and runways don't change too often, but weather constantly changes, and the WX24 Pilot app puts weather first. Through its unique interface, the app gives pilots the ability to read great amounts of aviation weather information. For example, it's possible to read 20, 50, or even 100 en route TAFs at ETA while checking against personal minimums in just a few seconds. And having more information leads to better decisions, ensuring a safer flight. Hello, my name is Paxton Calvanese. I'm the creator of the WX24 Pilot app, and I developed the app to simplify the process of reading and understanding aviation weather reports. Now, there's nothing difficult about reading a few en route TAFs, looking at air sigmets and other charts. But what if you could consider 50 or 100 en route TAFs at ETA while factoring in personal minimums, finding the best departure time, and looking at the broader context of air sigmets, prognosis, and significant weather charts in just a few seconds? That might sound impossible, but that's exactly what the app will do. Let me show you. When loading a flight, the app will find all the en route airports for you. Just enter a departure, any waypoints, and a destination and tap the flight tab. This flight is from Duluth, Minnesota to Austin, Texas. Once loaded, there are three views that paint the full picture of en route weather: the circle view, the bar view, and the map view. They each show the same information in very different formats. The bottom left-hand button navigates to each view. Here's the circle view. Each airport is on its own page. This view is based on a 24-hour clock with midnight at the top and noon at the bottom. The airplane icon represents the current time. The METOF for this airport is in the middle, task segments are here, and the thin arc is an airmet over the airport showing type, time, and duration. Based on the flight parameters loaded, a visual ETA indicator is overlaid on the TAF, giving a quick indicator of conditions at ETA. The bar view shows all the same information in a linear format. The departure airport is at the top and the destination at the bottom, and each en route airport is in between, ordered in progression of the flight. Again, the visual ETA marker indicates the forecast conditions at each point on the flight. We can very quickly get full details for an entire flight. Here's the map view showing the flight categories for 90 en route TAFs at ETA for each en route airport. Each square represents a TAF 30 minutes prior and 30 minutes after the ETA, which is indicated by the black and white marker in the middle of the square. The ETA for each airport is calculated based on when the aircraft reaches a point perpendicular to that airport. So in this example, we would say that when the plane reaches this point, the conditions at Romeo Whiskey Foxtrot are changing from marginal VFR to IFR, from blue to red. By showing a multitude of en route TAFs, we get a comprehensive picture of forecast conditions. We can quickly determine trends and outliers and have the confidence of full knowledge of en route conditions. Now press the ETD button at the top and swipe vertically on the map to interactively change the departure time. As you would expect, when the departure time changes, the corresponding TAF sections also update, reflecting the new conditions at the new ETA for each airport. In addition to air sigmets shown here, prognosis and significant weather charts are presented with the flight path. These views complete the story, giving context to the specific forecast information found in the TAF. To see more details, tap a square, and we are back to the circle view where we can drill into the details for that airport. I demonstrated a flight from Duluth to Austin, Texas, and found about 90 en route TAFs. The app presented the TAF's flight category at ETA. We found the best departure time, drilled into the details, and looked at air sigmets, prognosis, and significant weather charts for the flight. But the app can do better than that. When you think about flight safety and weather, there are really only two concerns: conditions that exceed our personal minimums and those that come close. If they exceed our minimums, we don't fly or find a better departure time. If they come close, we proceed with caution. Now, what if you could create your own flight categories based on personal minimums? But not just for ceilings and visibility, other criteria such as thunderstorms, high surface wind, fog or freezing conditions, and get a color indicator for these as you would for IFR or VFR flight. With that information, you can very quickly scan an entire flight in just a few seconds. Press and hold the MINS button down for a few seconds to show the minimums and warning settings page. Here on the Minimums tab, there is a 400-foot ceiling set, and I'll enable thunderstorms, surface winds, and heavy precipitation. On the Warnings tab, I'll set vicinity thunderstorms, cumulonimbus clouds and fog. Now back on the map view and tap the Mins button again. Any TAF segments that exceed the set minimums are rendered in black, and warnings are rendered in gray. Zoom in and we can see the conditions that triggered the minimums or warnings. Around Delta Whiskey Foxtrot, rain showers are forecasted our ETA. And at Golf Romeo Kilo, there is a 400-foot ceiling rendered in black as that exceeds the minimums. Again, by tapping the estimated time of departure field at the top and swiping vertically on the map, we can interactively scan every minute of every TAF around the flight path for conditions that exceed our minimums or warnings. Not only can we find the best departure time, but also have a comprehensive awareness of forecast conditions for our flight. It took about 2 minutes to look at 90 en route TAFs and ETA, check against personal minimums, find the best departure time, and see the broader context of AirSigmet's significant weather and prognosis charts. In addition to explaining the features and benefits of the app. If you familiarize yourself with the app, you can do all this within just a few seconds. As you can see, through its unique visual interface, the app gives pilots the ability to very quickly and effortlessly understand great amounts of aviation weather information. In fact, it would be practically impossible to consider all the information demonstrated without the use of this app. And with more information, we could then make better decisions ensuring a safer flight. The app is available for iPhone and iPad and can be downloaded from the App Store by searching for WX24Pilot. Or for more information, visit our website at wx24pilot.com.